What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man ChazzEllis once again. And a lot of y'all hit me up with questions about how to flex on your ex, how to stun on them, how to show them that you're doing better, that you've moved on, how to make them regret the fact that they ever dumped you or they ever mistreated you or forced you to dump them in the first place. A lot of y'all just want to hit them with the flex, but a lot of y'all want to flex on your exes. And I know some people gonna get in the comment section like, why do you want to flex on your ex? Why? That's just immature and wrong. What's wrong with you? Y'all need to grow up. Look, everybody wants to do something. Everybody wants to have an effect on some people. Why do you think people buy really, really nice cars and then drive them by their old neighborhood or their old high school where everybody used to clown them? Why do you think people come back to the reunion with their beautiful husband, wife, kids, whatever the heck they got? Why do you think people do that? Because basically they're flexing on their exes in a different way. Those are your exes, your ex-classmates, your ex-boss, your ex-friend, your ex-partner, whoever. People want to flex on those who doubted them. That's just the reality of it. I know some people are not going to admit that because they got too much ego, but for those of you who are watching this, who are okay with admitting that, first of all, I commend you and I'm going to help you. The first way to flex on your ex is by disconnecting. It's hard to start flexing on somebody when they can tell you still want contact and you want them back. It's hard to be in a situation where you flexing on them when you're constantly calling them. I don't care if the calls are negative. I don't care if they're positive. I don't care what the case is. But it's very difficult to flex on somebody when everything you do is still connecting with them. So if you're constantly calling, texting, trying to get up with their mom, sister, brother so you can say something bad about them or good about them, it really doesn't matter as long as they feel like they can get you back. It's just like if you go to a job and you try to make it seem like you're doing better, you don't need that job anymore, but you're constantly at the counter, constantly hanging out. You remember like back in high school where you might be working at a fast food joint or something like that or wherever you might have been working. Somebody gets fired and they keep coming back every day talking about, yeah, man, I'm glad I don't work here no more. It's like, dang, but now you hanging out for free. That's kind of what happens when you refuse to disconnect from your ex. If you're not willing to do that, it's going to be hard to flex on them going forward because at the end of the day, they have no reason to feel like they couldn't get you back anytime they feel like doing so. So they're not really going to be jealous. They're not going to feel bad. And they're not going to feel like they lost out. Number 2, do it. Do the things that you talked about doing. One of the best ways to flex on anyone is not to do what they told you to do, but to do what you said you were going to do. Even if you get fired from a job, even if your teacher tells you you're not going to amount to anything, whatever the situation is, this is for anybody. If you want to flex on somebody, one of the best ways to flex is by letting them see that you are doing the things that you actually said you were going to do. Sometimes you may have been in a relationship with a person and a lot of your dreams kind of got stifled. You stopped doing a lot of the things that you felt like you were going to do and they gave up on you. Now, going out there and doing those things, even if they try to say they don't care, I don't care that you finally started that record label. I don't care that you finally lost all that weight. I don't care that you bought that house that you said you was going to buy. I don't even care. I don't care. But in real life, let's be real. They care. I mean, come on. They care. When you start doing the things that you said you were going to do, everybody who hated in any way is going to feel some type of way because people accomplishing their dreams is kryptonite to all haters and all people who are left behind. Number 3, use community. A lot of people are afraid to talk about their accomplishments and the things that they're doing. I felt that way in my life also. Whenever things are going well, you don't want to say anything. You don't want to really bring it up because you feel like, man, am I bragging or am I... But when things are happening that are not good in your life, the community going to know about it anyway, and they're going to talk about it. You know, so-and-so got fired from their job, right? You know, they got a divorce. I'm just saying, people are going to do that anyway. So why not use the community to your benefit? If you want to flex on your ex, let the community do it for you. People cannot wait to tell your ex how well you're doing. Man, I just saw a little girl. She looking right, bruh. I'm just saying. I know you don't care, but she looking right. Yo, I just saw a dude, man. He got a new car. Just got a promotion at his job. I remember because you were saying like that he didn't really work hard and all that. Yeah, they gave him a raise and everything, man. It's crazy. You see his fiance? No? Oh. Never mind. You probably don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what people do. They gonna make sure that you know about it. But the community can't do that if you don't use the community and let the community know. They will tell, believe it. And then the person knows and they know that, you know, you moved on and you're doing better. You're feeling even happier. Like I said, this doesn't just work in relationships. It works on everybody. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people who hated on you, a lot of people who left you behind, a lot of people who dumped you, a lot of people who gave up on you, they don't want to see you succeed and do well. They want to see you fall so they can say, see, I was right about you all along. So when the community starts bringing that to them, yes, you're flexing on them. And yes, they feel it. Number 4, stop taking. Now, this one may not be as popular because it requires you to be self-sufficient. If you are still getting money from somebody, if you are still living off of somebody, it's going to be hard to flex on them because they feel like you're a part of whatever it is you're accomplishing. If you stop taking, sometimes, I'm going to keep it a buck, you might even want to flex on your parents. Your parents may be like, oh, you're never going to do this, you're never going to do that. Oh, you need to just go ahead and stop with this pipe dream you have. But if you keep taking money from the person, if you keep letting them help you, then not only do they feel like they're a part of what you're doing, they feel like you only did it because of them. If you over here taking an alimony check, you over here having to pay your house payment, car payment, cooking your meals, ironing your clothes, still doing everything for you, they're going to feel like they're a major part of your success. This is whether it's a relationship, a friendship, or whatever. If you're still taking from somebody, how can you flex on them when they are helping you? If they're helping you go to school by paying your bills, you can't flex with your degree. If they are helping you do well by giving you money, you cannot flex with your accomplishments. So if you want to start flexing, you got to stop taking. I'm just going to keep it real. I know that's not going to sit as well with everybody because y'all like to rah-rah. Y'all don't like to work a lot of times. I get that. But I'm just going to keep it real with you. If you want to flex, you got to stop taking. Number 5, date for you. A lot of people break up with somebody and they don't want to date again because they want the ex to feel like they're available. They want to feel like, well, if my ex ever comes back, I'll be here. It doesn't really work like that. You got to date for you. When people see you having a happy life, when people see you dating, when people see you finding somebody because you want them, not because you're trying to make old ex jealous, not because you're trying to prove that you could get somebody else, but because you're actually trying to live a better life. And when I say date for you, it could be get a job for you, it could be buy a car for you, it could be move across the country for you, it could be have a family for you, anything. When I'm saying do these things for you, you got to do things that you actually want to do, not just to prove them wrong, and you can't not do it so that they feel like you're available. Don't not get a job so your old job feels like you're available. When you show out, when you show all the things that you got going on, when you do the things that you want to do for yourself, your happiness just spreads out and everybody can see it. So now if your ex sees you somewhere in the mall, you don't seem like you're trying to flex on them, because you're just genuinely happy and your happiness is flexing on them. The smile that's on your face, the way you hugging up with whoever and not doing it to get at them, that's going to show. And that's going to make your ex feel worse than anything. When people see you actually pull up in a Ferrari and it's no big deal, all your old classmates to try to clown, all the people in your neighborhood that said you would never make it, they don't really necessarily feel like you're doing it to them. And that's what hurts the worst. Because they like, wow, this person doesn't even really seem like they bringing the Ferrari up like that. They just driving around having a good time. That makes them even more mad. Because they're like, it's not even about me. I hate you. So if you want to flex on somebody, do it for you. Date for you. Live for you. Do all the things you're doing for you. And the flex will come supernaturally. Number 6, use it as fuel. A lot of times when people have dissed you in the past, it becomes a thing for you to try to protect yourself by not doing what you did in the past. Like, for instance, you used to be nice to all your old friends in high school. Like, I was so nice back then, and everybody just used me and stabbed me in the back. Now you've become cold, calloused, and mean. Guess what? That's what they wanted you to be, because now you're not a good person anymore, so they win. You were in a relationship where you did a lot for the person, and maybe they never seem to appreciate it. So now you don't do anymore. That doesn't make you a better person, and that doesn't really hurt your ex. That hurts the new person that you're with. Basically, it makes the ex feel like, I got over, I won, because I got the best of you, and now this fool is getting what's left. I got every good thing that was in you, and now this person is getting all that's left over, and all the baggage and all the hurt that I left behind. If you used to do a whole lot at your last workplace, and then you feel like, now that I come to this new place, I'm just going to be lazy, I'm not going to do anything because they never gave me a promotion. Guess what? Your last workplace won. Your old boss won. They turned you into a poor employee. They turned you into somebody that has no value to anybody else. So they won. If you want to win, use them as fuel. You know what? Here's some of the things I didn't do when I was working there. I'm going to do twice as much at this place. Here's my new relationship. I'm going to do twice as much as my new relationship. 10 times as much. I'm going to put even more effort in. And if this one doesn't work out, I'm going to do them even more in the next one. If you start thinking like that, if you start putting forth more effort, I'm going to work out even more. I'm going to work harder at my job. I'm going to do more for my life, do more in my family, make my life even better. If you think like that, that's how you truly flex on everybody who ever dogged you, everybody who ever dissed you, everybody who ever laughed, everybody who ever abandoned you, is by using what they did as fuel to be even better, to be even more amazing. Oh, you said I couldn't make it? Guess what? This is what I'm going to do. Here's all the reasons you gave for why I wouldn't make it. I'm going to correct all the things that I possibly can and make myself even better and stronger. Even though you may have given me the advice, you're never going to benefit off of it. So that's going to be an even better way for me to flex on you when you see me do all the things that you said I couldn't do, or even things you said I should do, and now I'm doing them for somebody else, or I'm doing them with myself and not giving you any of the benefit. Guess what? Now you got to feel bad. That's how you flex on somebody. And they can say they don't care. They can say it didn't hurt their little feelings. But they're lying, because nobody wants to see somebody succeed at that level without them when they said they couldn't do it. Nobody wants to see that. I don't care what lie they try to tell you. I don't care who gets in the comment section that says, I wouldn't even care. Bull crap. Nobody likes to see that, whether they want to admit it or not. All right, hopefully I was able to help you out. Once again, it's your man, ChazzEllis. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with somebody else. Also, if you need extra help, I do consultations. I also got premium content on even more subjects that you can check out on the ChazzEllisProject.com. And also make sure you get a profile review, because a lot of this dating is going on. It's cuffing season, and it'll be a good time to make sure you got the best profile so that you can be as successful as possible. It's your man, ChazzEllis. Peace.